Yeah. Backwards. Look, I could be a funny guy, but I ain't no joker, man. That junk as real as it be. They calling me underground, but wait for the switch up, man. I'm coming up like the trees, and Brody don't understand. I know speak Espanol, but maybe that's just what you need. Corte el rollo, man. The real is coming back, you throwing hands and catching Z's. Oh my goodness, I don't get it when anybody sleeping on the ketamine. Rappers are garbage, I can't even understand how y'all be buying them things. Tell me I'm crazy and I'm full of bull. You don't believe in the spiritual? Your favorite rapper can't rap, but he made it. I'ma call that a miracle. I'ma call it like it is. Call me corny, but he lives. I was the kid in the back of the building, cause up in the front smell like bullyish. Now I'm on a different scene, praying that you get the picture. Benny had me flipping birds. Jesus got me flipping scriptures, I'm gone.
Alright, we just got back at the shop for day 2. We're gonna go ahead, get all these walls taken down of our little paint booth, and we're gonna pull the car out and be able to take it in the sunlight, hopefully, and see what it looks like. This is so sad. This is my masterpiece. I took like at least 6 hours building this thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't ever think I was gonna see this car this nice.
No, me either.
This car has looked like a piece of shit since the day we picked it up. Wow.
Dang. That's crazy. I am in like shock right now. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Obviously there's gonna be flaws and everything like that, being that it was so humid and hot whenever we painted it, but it's fantastic looking. That color is just like wild. See how it's like black underneath and then you get to the top in the light and it's like purple? It's hard to believe that this stuff can just be peeled off. We've got a little bit of holes and divots back here because we had a rack that was sitting back here that I wanted to take off, so that's no big deal there. We obviously have a few more issues where I had dents and scratches underneath it, and then also where I spray painted meep right here. If you can see it, yeah, you can. You can still see meep. That is insane. It's gonna be super hard to pick up on camera because the color is so, I don't even know what the word to use is. We just need to stick the taillights and that trim piece back on and everything like that, and it's gonna be done and ready to go. Look who showed up. We brought it out in the sun. I'll let the clear coat cure a little bit. It's still a little bit tacky, but come check it out. Tell me what you think about it.
This is honestly a hell of a lot better than I imagined.
I know. Look at it, dude. Now look, you see where I spray painted meep on this, on the, it coated over the spray paint, so.
Gives it character.
Yeah, it's got character now. So it's got like dents and scratches and everything that they had to coat over, so it's not perfect. But for them doing it in some visqueen hung from a 4-post lift, it's pretty damn good. Now I just need some actual nice wheels on here. I need to put the taillights and that trim piece back on the trunk part, put a hard top that's black on the top of it. Everybody's been sleeping on Lil Meep. I told y'all don't sleep on him. Whenever they were starting to coat the car, I told you guys that the color that they were gonna be doing is something pretty unique. And the reason why I said it's really unique is because this is the first ever car that they have mixed this color and sprayed onto a car, and it's called It's Just a Purple. And I really could not be more happy with the way it turned out. That's amazing. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be sitting out here staring at this car for the longest time now. So what do you think? You like it?
I like it a lot. I love the color. He came to me with a picture, and I sent it to Alan with Dr. Pigment and said, I want this, and I think he nailed it pretty close.
Oh yeah, that's the coolest part. This whole entire color that I sent was something that I found on the internet, and I was like, something just like this is a little bit darker, and they nailed it completely perfect. This is basically exactly to a T what I was wanting. So what is this stuff, so that way we can tell people to get the word out about it and everything?
All right, so basically this is air wrap. It's done by Rail, based out of Las Vegas. It's a very DIY friendly product. Obviously we sprayed it in your shop.
Yep, I know.
Other than that, it's completely removable. You could turn around and peel all this off and never know it was there. Probably wouldn't take 45 minutes, take it all back off. Like I said last night, you're basically limited by your imagination. Anything you want to do, any color, there's millions of colors out there, and it's, you know, it's finishes, matte, satin, and the high gloss.
Yeah, I'm still amazed. The high gloss, or I mean the satins and the mattes, they look kind of cheap to me, but this is like perfect. This is like my very personal taste. I know a lot of people like the matte colors, like a lot of people do matte blacks and stuff like that. This though, this is like right up my alley.
In the industry, we've always had nothing but matte in the very beginning, and you know, we chased gloss. Everybody wanted gloss. And when we came out with they came out with satins, you know, everybody thought, whoop, this is the pinnacle. When these new glosses came out, it really revolutionized how the industry went, as far as now you can look like an OEM car, a fraction of the cost. You know, as far as vinyl, I'm not going to say easier, each one of them has their benefit, you know, but it's over paint. You know, you're $6,000-7,000 for a paint job, and you've got a couple $100 in this. And the product lines go further and further and further to, you know, even into professional lines where you can wet sand them and buff them back, you know, where you literally cannot tell.
Yeah, that is awesome.
You know, the beauty to this, if you don't like it, peel it and shoot at something else.
Yeah, that is so cool. I think my favorite part is that it looks literally just like paint, but for a few $100s, especially with the prep work involved. You literally just clean this paint, tape everything off, and coat it. It's really cool.
You know, and to think that there's all the signatures and stuff from the event you did.
Yeah, I know, the spray paint, all the dents, everything else.
You know,
yeah,
they're still there, and most likely would still be there when you build the car.
Yeah,
you can do this with very minimum effect. You know, as far as your prep work, as long as you prep it correctly, you know, you don't have any door jams, stuff like that, you can take this stuff off and nobody ever know it was there. I love it. You know, it's something we do.
I don't blame you. Now after seeing it, I see why you'll love it. If I had the ability to be able to do this kind of stuff, I'd probably coat my cars 3 times a week. I'd have different colors on there once a week.
With the correct environment, you know, the correct setup, situation, stuff like that, you know, we could take this car, put you back in that situation, and probably within a couple hours have you confident enough to spray it by yourself. Practice, that's all it is.
I'm still amazed that y'all came here and got the entire thing knocked out that fast. That is cool.
6.5 hour drive from Birmingham, Alabama, and
the drive was almost longer than it took to do the paint.
Yeah. And as the light changes, as you get into the evening time, you get early morning, stuff like that, the color's gonna pop different directions. You can see more of the dark, you can see more of the purple. With the way the pearl lays out in it, you know, as you're driving, as you're going into trees and stuff, the car's gonna change colors constantly. But to think that started out as a green bag.
I know, that is insane. The bag, whenever we started spraying that, in case you guys missed that video, click up here, but we started spraying it, and the pearl that we're mixing into this clear, what did you call that, mid coat?
It's the mid coat for it.
Yeah, so whenever we started mixing the pearl into that, it was legitimately green. Somehow whenever they sprayed the green onto the car, it turned purple. Dude, now that the clouds came out, it looks even crazier. You were right, in every lighting it looks completely different. Yeah, look at this. So these are all from Dr. Pigment, but check this out. This is the color, and then somehow whenever you spray it, you get that. That is insane.
I'll give you a chance if you want to talk to him, since he's the actual installer of
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
I'll give you a chance to plug who you are and
yeah, go for it. Oh, come on. Come on, don't be camera shy. Come on. All right.
Well, this is Chris Stewart from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Yes, Chris Stewart, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He's the actual installer that came and helped out getting this car entirely coated. So looks great.
It'd be interesting to see it put back together and going down the road.
Yeah. How many cars have you actually done?
130.
Yeah. He's been, for the last day or two that they've been here, he's been showing me all of his gallery of cars that he's done, and there is so many that are just really unique and crazy looking. So especially if you guys are around the area, make sure you hit him up. And you've got an actual paint booth too, instead of a Visqueen mock-up under a 4-post lift. It looks really cool underneath the clouds though.
Lighting and angles will play a big factor.
Oh yeah, you see how much different it looks?
It's like a dark purple now.
Yeah. And then whenever the sun comes out, it like completely changes colors again. I think I'm more in shock at how the car looked before versus how it looks now. It looked awful before, and now it's just like amazing. I mean, it's still a polished turret, don't get me wrong, but it looks a lot better. Now all we need is some seats in here. We need an aftermarket steering wheel. We need to fix up our center console like I had planned to do with my aluminum plate. Put my switch panel in there, get the car tuned. This thing is gonna be a freaking beauty. I think we definitely need to put some new wheels on here. That's what we should have done. We should have coated the wheels too if I would have known. They were plasti dipped at some point in their life. They're gold underneath it. Well guys, we're gonna have this car sitting out here in the sun for the rest of the day just to let the clear coat cure on the car and let it all harden and everything like that. That way it turns out really good. After that, we're gonna have to clean it all up, get it buffed out real nice if we can. I'm gonna have to ask them if I can even do that. I know the coating is pretty delicate, but it's supposed to be able to hold up to quite a bit of stuff. So as you guys know, we bought an NB Miata a few weeks ago, and I was really planning on giving that away, but now looking at this, I'm really debating on which one to give away. I know it'd be really bad if I gave away Meep, but I cannot imagine seeing somebody's face if they win this car. A turbo Miata with a hood dump. Look at this thing. I'm not supposed to be saying too many details about what we're planning on doing, but like I said, just keep it on the down low, but we are planning on doing some kind of a giveaway here coming up soon for one of the vehicles in the shop. I'm not sure exactly which one yet. We bought the NB Miata to do it, but I'm kind of debating on which one really to do now, because I really want to do something that's just going to be a very big bang. And even though doing the coilovers and doing this and that on the Miata is going to be cool, it's just, ooh, it'd be really cool to see somebody take this home. Or, I don't know, maybe the race truck. Or Duramax or Mustang? No, I'm joking, not the Mustang. If we do give away this car, we've already got parts coming in for it. We've got some goodies up here. We've got literally boxes shoved in the trunk right now. We're taking care of a lot of small maintenance issues, like the window regulator on the passenger side actually broke. So the window was rolling down and didn't roll down anymore, and it wouldn't roll back up or anything. So I went ahead and got a shifter rebuild, because right now, oh, let me get in here and show you. If I put it in gear like that, look at that. That is in gear. So yeah, I went ahead and got a shifter rebuild for the car. We got coilovers for, we got new wheels and all that stuff coming, and I cannot wait to show you guys what it looks like once we get it all on. This car is going to be pretty sick. Maybe you guys will want to take this home after we get it all done. Is that a big one?
It's an acid pump.
Oh, what?
That's a tickle.
Pull it out. I want to play with it. This is the clear coat that dries like that? Yeah. That's so cool.
That's one way to do it.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. It's like a, what's the texture of this? Really stiff jello. Oh, that looks pretty good. What? Yeah, that's pretty good right there. It looks like a bomb went off in here. There is stuff everywhere that we've got to clean up, but hey, we made it work. Anyways, guys, like I said, we're gonna sit the car out there. We're gonna let it air dry. We're gonna let the sun cure the clear coat that's on it. Tomorrow, we're gonna go back and we're gonna try to clean up a few of the issues that we had with like bugs landing in it, moisture, stuff like that, because obviously this is a shop and we were working with what we had. If you guys are interested in the same coating stuff, you can check the links in the description, go check it out. It's pretty cool stuff, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not really impressed all the time with stuff like this, but this is like mind-blowing to me. You really would just have to see it in person. By the way, if you guys are interested in the giveaway stuff, comment down below and let me know which car that you would want. I'm kind of open to anything that we've got in the garage. I'll keep it in mind. But we're hoping to start the giveaway maybe around July or so, and kind of do it as like a 500K, 500,000 subscriber giveaway thing. So I don't know, I think it'd be kind of cool to give back to one of you guys and let one of you fly out here. We were thinking about doing like a weekend trip where we fly you guys out here for the weekend. We all hang out here and stuff like that. You guys get to hang out at the shop. We go to races or something like that. I don't know, make a cool weekend out of it. Maybe go to Six Flags. I think I just want to go to Six Flags. I'm just gonna make an excuse to go to Six Flags. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next video.